So here's some examples of subtracting fractions, and we need to make equivalent fractions here. So again, this idea of a common denominator. Okay, so I want to multiply here by 3, multiply here by 3, and that will give us our common denominator of 9 to allow us to subtract these fractions. Okay, so again, I want to reiterate how I want to see these factors involved when you do this math. Okay, so here we're going to end up with 5 over 9. So here we need a common denominator. Common denominator is 16. So I'm going to times by 2, times by 2, and I'm going to end up with 10 over 16 minus 3 over 16. And that's going to give us 7 over 16 as our difference. Okay, so this one here, we want to multiply by 3. Multiply by 3 to get the common denominator 15. Okay, here we end up with 9/15, and then we're going to take away 2/15. We end up with 7/15. Okay, these examples here, same thing. We want to get a common denominator, so we're going to multiply by 2 times by 2 here. Or sorry, this is going to be 3 because we want a common denominator of 21. Okay, they share a common factor of 7, so we don't want to use that again. Although if we did, it would not be incorrect. It just gives us a really big denominator, which we don't need. Okay, so we end up with 12 over 21 minus 5 over 21. And that's going to give us 7 over 21. This does share a common factor, so our final solution, we should simplify that to 1/3. Okay, so again here our common denominator is going to be, well, these share a common factor of 3. So then we can use a times 6 to get the common denominator of 18. So 12 over 18 minus 5 over 18, and that leaves us with 7 over 18. 7's nice because it's prime, and we know it doesn't share a common factor with 18. So here again we want to multiply. Our common denominator is going to be 27, so we're missing a times 3 here, a times 3 here. Again, this multiplying factor is important to show. Okay, so we end up with 15 over 27. That's same as 5/9, and we take away 7 over 27, and that leaves us with 8 1/27 slices. Okay, so those are our final solutions.